What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM Season 4, Episode 18 here today in WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well. We are inching closer and closer to SummerSlam. We have today's show, next week's episode, and then the pay-per-view itself. So we had today's show, if you saw the end of last week's episode, fucked over by Raw. Raw used one of those This Is War power cards on us. We had to lose a lot of our talent. I think I'm managing pretty well. I put together a pretty decent card for tonight's show. Some of the matches that I was already booking for next week anyway, so I think we're actually in pretty decent shape, including Charlotte Flair versus Tegan Nox in tonight's opening matchup. Roman Reigns addresses CM Punk before they go one-on-one on next week's SmackDown. Ilya Dragunov calls out Gunther, who screwed him over in last week's United States Championship rematch with William Regal getting involved, the SmackDown GM, that being me. Becky Lynch calls out Liv Morgan and addresses Liv Morgan before next week's WWE Women's Championship bout between the two. Naomi takes on Liv Morgan. Kofi Kingston will return to singles action here on SmackDown for the first time in a few years, taking on Jimmy Uso. I was going to save this for next week. Tonight we see it instead. And then in the main event, the match that we will be watching, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor rekindle their rivalry, or at least run it back in a rematch after Finn Balor beat Seth Rollins on the SmackDown before our most recent event. They run it back here tonight. Can Rollins make it 0-2 against Balor? Can Balor make it 2-0 against Rollins, rather? Or will Rollins avenge the loss and get back to his winning ways after losing a lot lately? So pretty decent show, I would say, as we made a lot more money in the last couple of weeks for some reason, and we will buy the next arena, I promise. I don't really think there's much to use this shit on. I think I said there's a lot of stuff I want to use the fixed match option on. We're not going to use it on anything this week. I think I'll use it on a match or two next week. And I already booked next week's show. I already have it here in my notes, so when it gets to that, we can just run right through it. Let's see, Chill Out, we'll use that on Raw next week because fuck them. I think this only works on Kofi. What is Kofi's popularity, by the way? It's 57. I might use this on Kofi, but he's only a free agent, so I kind of have to use it before the end of the season because I think we lose it if not. What did we want to use? We'll use this on Raw next week, right before their pay-per-view, because fuck them. This we've already used once. And this other stuff we can use. Alright. We should probably start using it as it gets closer, because I don't want to lose this stuff. Anyway, that's our show. We'll get right into it. We are in, I'm going to botch the shit out of this, Erfurt, Germany. We're in Germany tonight, okay? That's his, we'll just keep it simple and say we're in Germany tonight. Confirm booking. Alright. I kind of want Balor to go 2-0 against Rollins, but I won't use the fixed match option on that because I kind of want to watch the match, and I'd be fine if Rollins avenged that loss. So we'll simulate this match. I think I was going to use the fixed match option on this, but maybe not. I feel like if I was going to, I would have already done so, so whatever. We will simulate this match. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte Flair continues to rack up wins. The only loss that she's suffered recently was against Liv Morgan, actually. She beat Chelsea Green last week, I think. Yeah, she beat Chelsea Green last week. She fell short in that #1 contenders match a few weeks back. But she's starting to rack up wins as we get closer to WrestleMania. Weak promo from Roman, interesting. All right, Kofi's first match back against Jimmy Uso. Can he get a W in the win column? Jimmy Uso wins a lot, by the way. So we'll see if he can eke out another win. And he does, beating the returning Kofi Kingston here tonight. Big win for Jimmy Uso. Good promo from Ilya. Naomi takes on Liv Morgan. The outcome here doesn't really matter. I would prefer for Liv to win because she is the #1 contender to the title. But if she does lose, we could say that Becky cost her the win, so it's totally fine. We will simulate the match, though. 1, 2, 3. Naomi wins. Beats Liv Morgan. Becky Lynch cost Liv Morgan the victory with her promo afterward. New feud now. Okay, great. Well, they're having their match next week, so that doesn't really do much for me. And we're going to be watching this match. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, Part 2. Like I said, they had a match a few weeks back before our most recent Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. Seth Rollins lost to Finn Balor, as Rollins trying to that he lost the WWE Championship at WrestleRant in a triple threat match. Also, exactly had the best of luck. He targeted Roman's, kind of blamed Rollins for, costing him the WWE title, losing the WWE Championship to him last year on SmackDown, rather. And Roman wanted to beat Rollins twice on back-to-back pay-per-views, putting that rivalry to rest, including at SummerSlam. Losing to Finn Balor a few weeks ago. Lost to AJ Styles last week on SmackDown. Did Seth Rollins. He lost to AJ Styles in that #1 contenders match, that unofficial #1 contenders match, and the SmackDown right after WrestleMania 2006. So he really hasn't racked up a lot of wins as of late on SmackDown, and tonight is his opportunity to get back on track with it by beating Balor and potentially setting his sights back on the WWE Championship that he's yet to get a rematch for here on SmackDown. And now Balor with a nice drop kick to Seth Rollins. Balor also has a claim to the title, given his history with CM Punk. Missed wildly there, looking for whatever he was going for.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is.
Yeah, Balor looking for another opportunity at the WWE Championship as well. Has never held gold here on SmackDown, at least not Singles Championship gold. He may have been Tag Team Champion many moons ago with AJ Styles. I could be wrong about that. Just exchanging blows of these two now, and Balor with a smack across the face to Rollins, and a smack across the chest. My God. Balor has beaten Punk before. And that was back while Punk was WWE Champion. He doesn't really have the same claim that he once did. His claim was, I've beaten Punk before, I want a shot at the WWE Championship. Oh, nice roaring elbow there from Seth Rollins as he taunts Balor to get back to his feet. And the roll-up, he's got him. Not even a 1 count. Referee taking too long to get into the place, but it wouldn't have been a 3 count anyway. Nice splash on top of the back of Balor. Now to the top rope goes Rollins, encouraging Balor to get back to his feet. And beautiful, nice neck breaker. Oh, nice knee right to the face of Finn Balor. Kick to the gut. He's got Balor in pedigree position and connects.
And you can't deny the...
There it is, the patented curb stomp to Finn Balor. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out of 2 from Finn Balor.
He will not stay down in the face of defeat.
Interesting battling of the back here, from Finn Balor, who gets clubbed in the back of the head with a clothesline from Rollins. And he's trying to choke him out. I'm trying to look back at my notes as far as like when the last match that Rollins would have won. I think it's been a bit. He lost to Finn Balor before Hell in a Cell. I'm trying to see. I'm looking back on my notes. He lost to Jey Uso in that #1 contenders match as well. That would have been a month or so ago. What about Balor? Yeah, no, he's lost a lot. He lost to Reigns at SummerSlam in Barcelona, Spain. He did beat Gunther right before SummerSlam, so that would have been a few months back, though. Now he goes to the top turnbuckle.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Top turnbuckle. Oh, going for a crossbody. Balor moves out of the way, now capitalizes.
That's not right.
Immediately taking the fight to Seth Rollins on the ground, maybe looking for a interesting inverted figure 4, and Seth Rollins connects from Finn Balor. Rollins gets out of it. Oh, Balor off the top rope, connects with a drop kick.
This could be it. This could be the
Quick cover on Rollins. 1, 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Inverted face lock.
Beautiful.
Wasting no time.
Nice hammer drop. 2, and just a 2 count from Finn Balor now.
This is no time to hesitate.
Balor trying to get back into it. He already owns a victory over Seth Rollins from a few weeks back. Rollins has a lot more to gain here with his confidence on the line. Not only just a win, but his confidence a two-time former WWE champion, looking to get back to the mountaintop with a win here tonight. Not in a number one contenders match by any means, but it would certainly do him a lot of favors as far as getting him back to that point. Covers Balor for the 2 count and then almost gets a 3. A 2.9 kick out from Finn Balor, who moves out of the way of the stomp. And speaking of the stomp, Rollins connects with the second one on Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. Rollins avenges the loss to Finn Balor, puts him in his rear view as he now moves forward towards the WWE Championship, perhaps. Perhaps still one more roadblock sitting in his way, that being CM Punk, who he has unfinished business with from WrestleMania. And perhaps he will walk into WrestleMania against CM Punk for the WWE title. Winner Seth Rollins. All right. We don't care about Raw, so we can get this shit out of here. All right, not a bad show. A pretty decent show, I would say. $69,000. Doesn't hurt. Cool, cool, cool. Los Angeles, California tonight. Interesting. 2-bit arena applied. Select an opposing brand who must use a Tier 1 arena. Dude, fuck Raw. Jey Uso says, my contract with SmackDown will expire at the end of this week. I'd be interested in staying for another 5 weeks, and the cost would be $92,000. We'll just use this authorization to extend his contract. Alright, so we'll extend his contract. Eddie Pop, the fuck? I'm Eddie Pop. You may have heard of me. No, well, I'm a pretty big deal on the internet, and I'm looking to get my foot in the door professionally. Would you have room on your roster for me? You can hire me for free, and I'm sure my followers would quickly become fans of your brand if you put me in a match. Okay, I mean, this is the same thing as that we had with that girl for a while. Sure, we'll hire Eddie Pop for free. Yeah, Charlotte, I promised a title shot to, and I did not deliver. But she will get that title shot at WrestleMania, to be fair. Alright, so let's book this show for tonight. We are doing, let me get back to my notes here. Alright, week 19. It's going to be Naomi and Tegan Nox in the main event. They have the hottest feud going right now, so we're going to be opening the show with Becky and Liv Morgan. That is going to be a fixed. I'm making sure Becky retains the title here. She is not losing until she gets to WrestleMania. We're so close at this point. I really want to do Becky and Charlotte at Mania. 2-year anniversary of when Becky won the belt. She's been champion for 2 years. She ain't losing it here to Liv Morgan. Jey Uso and AJ Styles. I may also... I was going to say I might fix the match there, but probably not. I mean, Jay's the champion, actually, so I don't really want Jay losing. I don't really know what I'm going to do there, but we'll figure that out. CM Punk will take on Roman Reigns in a rematch. Big match there, and then the women will take the main event spot. Naomi and Tegan Nox. It will be... No holds barred, steel cage. I mean, submission I like. We could do an I Quit match. Underground would be interesting. Do we have anyone on our roster that would be good in an underground match, to be honest? I feel like that might just work for the women because we haven't done it yet. We haven't done an underground match yet, so why not these two? Honestly, why the fuck not? Underground, baby, in the main event. I'm going to watch that match. I want to see how it goes, so... probably watch it. Alright, we'll do a self-promo from Seth Rollins, coming off his win. We will do a self-promo with Charlotte, coming off of her win. We will do a call-out. Gunther calling out Ilya. Boom. So now we just have to fill this match and this match. We have Eddie Pop, who's a heel, actually. Let's do Kofi versus Eddie Pop. I don't know. I'm trying to see here. Do we have Jimmy Uso get involved? Let's not put Ilya in a match. I mean, he's a heel, so whoever Eddie Pop faces should be a baby face. So I guess it would be Kofi Kingston. So we'll do that. All right. Do we do Jimmy Uso getting involved though? I mean, he doesn't really need to. Finn Balor promo, Jimmy Uso promo. Do a Finn Balor promo. All right. I'm just gonna buy the new arena tonight too. That's the funniest part. Fixed match for Becky. So she will win tonight's match. That doesn't work for her sister. Alright, chill out. Select an opposing brand next week. A random superstar in their brand will have their ring level reduced to 0. Yeah, fuck Raw, so we'll use it on them. Alright. Cool. Looks good to me. That's our show for next week, folks. Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Championship. That'll be opening the show. Seth Rollins self-promo. Charlotte Flair self-promo. Finn Balor self-promo. Gunther calls out Dragunov before their big match at the pay-per-view coming up this weekend. And an Iron Man match. I've determined that. That's going to be a fucking awesome match. Jey Uso versus AJ Styles. I mean, let's actually have... Can we have Jimmy Uso interfere here? That would actually make sense. I kind of like that. It's going to cost Jey the win, attempt to cost him the win. So if Jey loses, then that makes sense. All right, cool. So I like that. Because that means we're not doing Roman or Jimmy versus Jey this weekend, but we are doing that at WrestleMania. Because spoiler alert, Jey Uso is walking out of the Survivor Series, still the champ. I'm going to fix that match with the Rollins getting involved, fucking over Jey Uso. That's my plan. But maybe AJ Styles won't approve of Jimmy Uso getting involved in his match, and then AJ Styles might go babyface. That's kind of my plan with him as well. It's kind of what I'm aiming for. And then we'll do Punk and Roman. Looking forward to that match. I don't really want to guarantee a Roman Reigns win, or I was going to have Punk definitely go over, because his record against Roman is, I think, 2-3. Roman's beaten him 3 times. Punk's only beaten him twice. I would want Punk to go over, but I don't want to guarantee that because Roman hasn't lost, I think, in a long time. I mean, I guess we can fix the match and have Punk win. Roman winning, I don't know. Roman winning would be fine. I kind of want to guarantee a Punk win, though. And then we could say that he won by DQ. Fuck it. We'll just do it. I won't waste a fixed match on that. Kofi Kingston taking on the debuting Eddie Pop. We'll see how this one goes. And then in the main event that we will watch, I have never watched an underground match before, so we'll see how this goes. Naomi versus Tegan Nox. That should be interesting. A very big go-home show on tap for next week, so keep an eye out for that. 1 week ahead of Survivor Series. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have an awesome one. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.